The Chase with Ted and Amber is presented by Umarex USA.
Well, we are out here, JC Outfitters of Ohio. This is going to be our first set tonight. We were on the way up here and Dollar Bill proclaimed to me that he doesn't like fixed blade broadheads on crossbows. So somehow he conned me into going to Cabela's, buying $160 worth of G5s. The, what are they?
Dead meats.
The dead meats. So we're making sure. We just got mine sighted in. We are getting Amber's Raven sighted in. So we'll see how this goes. I've already shot one. I hit to the right, correct?
Yeah, a little to the right.
All right. So we're only at 20 yards. Safety first, kids.
Inch to the left.
I have to educate Bill on how to open a broadhead pack because the last one he did, I wanted to read, and he cut it in two.
In what?
Cut it in two.
That's that West Virginia accent.
You know, somebody that's killed 200-inch deer with their bow should know
Two of them.
how to open a broadhead pack.
He ignored you on purpose.
I would say he's not the one that shot them 200-inch deer. It's probably his little boy. Even he can open a broadhead pack.
All right, so now that my bow is sighted in and Dollar Bill and Ted have finally figured out who opens up a broadhead package the correct way, it's time to hunt.
Just got set up for the first evening set here at JC Outfitters of Ohio, and it's actually a pretty nice day. It's warmed up a little bit. I think it's like maybe 50. I'm not sure. But it just feels like a good night. It's a little windy. Kind of hoping the wind dies down just a little bit, but I'm out here self-filming, and Teddy's self-filming tonight. Oh my gosh. I almost ate a bug. Yuck. Anyways, if the bugs don't get to me, the flies, I'm hoping to have a big buck down tonight. Let's see. Here. The main beam kind of curls up, so that's how I'm supposed to know which one to shoot. Let's see. Because I'm like Bill, you've got to be specific, and I need to know exactly what buck to shoot and not to shoot. Because honestly, I don't care how old they are or how much they score, but I know they do. So they need to tell me for sure which one to shoot. So that one should be easy to identify if he comes out tonight.
Today's gonna be a good night. I had 6 deer in here already, and it's not even 5 o'clock. It just feels like a good night. The temperature is dropping pretty quick. This morning when we woke up, it was 44 degrees and raining nasty, wind blowing real hard. But the sun came out, it warmed up a little bit, the wind laid down a little bit. I can see the sun shining on the mountain over there. I'm way back here in almost the bottom of this holler, so I don't figure I'm gonna get any sun the rest of the day. The wind's still blowing a little bit, but not as bad as it was before.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Umarex USA, Striker Hunting Blinds, Vortex Optics, and Two Vets Tripods.
So our first night there was quite uneventful. We did have some movement. We had some does coming in and some small bucks, but nothing big enough to shoot per Jimmy's standards had showed up, or even our standards for a change, had showed up on the first night.
All right, this is the second night here of our archery hunt here at JC Outfitters of Ohio. I'm in a real good spot tonight. The wind's real good for this place, and they've had some consistent shooters coming in. So, Lord, please, let tonight be the night. Daddy's not far from me. He's like 400 or 500 yards, they said. We possibly are hunting close to the same deer, but we both have two different shooters that's regulars at each spot. Let's see if I can show you here. It looks like that is the deer I'm after. That one. Or if I'm real lucky, that one. Either way, I'll be happy. So, we'll see. We got some rain coming in. I'm not sure for how long. But I'm set up and ready to rock and roll. So, tonight, big buck down.
Now, on my second set, I had these does come in almost immediately. And from the time they were in there, they were pretty unsettled. And I had the wind in a perfect direction. So I knew that they weren't smelling me. Well, all of a sudden, I seen some movement to my right. And I look over, and here comes a nice buck. So the whole time this buck was in there, I am texting everybody I can think of to get a hold of Jimmy and to let me know if this is a shooter buck. The buck was right in front of the trail camera, and I'm like, Jimmy, you got to tell me right now, is this a shooter or not? Because, I mean, let's face it, we don't care what age or what they score. We're just there to shoot some nice bucks. So I'm like, you better tell me now.
All right, I just had this really nice 8-point that I would have smoked any other time. But Jimmy told me to hold off. He said I can do better. So, Lord, please bring me a better buck.
On the same spot I hunted last night. I had some action last night. Had a couple smaller bucks, a bunch of does, but the big boy never showed. So hopefully tonight is the night. Amber, however, is on apparently a whole plethora of deer, but she was sworn to secrecy, and Bill would not show me but one deer, and he was a big one, and he said that's the smallest. So I'm really praying that Amber can punch her tag in Ohio tonight. She hunts really hard. She really deserves it. So All right, here we go.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Umarex USA, Striker Hunting Blinds, Vortex Optics, and Two Vets Tripods.
So Teddy had been getting some action. He'd been getting some smaller bucks, nothing that surprisingly made him want to text Jimmy and say, hey, can I shoot? Because we all know that Teddy would shoot a spike and be perfectly happy with life. But when I was on my third sit, I believe, the action really heated up. I really think they were putting Ted in the gar hole and they were putting me in all the good spots because I had 3 to 4 bucks coming out that night. And the action that I seen was crazy. So after the rain kind of died down, I had a ton of turkeys come rolling in. And they're fun enough to watch, just having them come in and mill around. But they came in, and then another buck came in, and then another buck came in, and then another buck came in. And my eyes were like this, and I am texting Jimmy, check out this camera, This is the bucks I got in here. Because there were so many shooter bucks in the area. I didn't know what to shoot. Don't give me the option because I would have came home with one of them. But I was texting him, Jimmy, can I shoot? And I tell you what, this one buck, it was almost a, what's the saying? Ask forgiveness rather than permission. It was very, very close to being that scenario.
Fight me.
So I have never got to see a full-on fight like that before. And let me tell you, that was crazy to witness. And I'm very thankful that I even got to see something like that. It was absolutely amazing.
The Chase is brought to you by Elkins Motorsports.
We didn't have any luck per se this year at JC Outfitters of Ohio, but Dollar Bill, his friend Josh, his dad killed an absolute stud of a buck. Check it out.
Been 3 or 4 days since I've been in the blind. We've had rain here for at least 3 days. None of the bucks has come in at daytime. They've all come in at 1, 3, 5. Today's a pretty nice day, calm, a little cooler. It's probably in the high 60s, something like that. But we're hoping to get something done or something to see tonight. We got me doing the camera work by myself. I lost my cameraman Joshua, my son, and my man Billy. He is an outfitter for another company, but I'm sure if I shoot one, they will be here on the double. Alright, I gotta shut you down, reset the camera. Good luck. Yeah, just got out of the blind. Had a good shot, straight on. Think I hit him right there in the chest, no problem. I'm gonna give him an hour or so, call the boys, and hope there's a search and recovery.
This ain't one of these fenced in deer either. This is true hunting.
Oh, man.
We'll give up.
What a deer. What a deer.
Huh? We back? Yeah. Give me some. Yeah.
Good
All
job.
right, Billy, you get high.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it is. We found him. What, 100 yards away, 150 yards away. When I looked at him with binoculars, I seen these 3 little stickers, or I probably wouldn't have shot him. It's one of my bigger deer, body-wise, good size. Got good help. That's all I got to say.
Also, check out this awesome hunt. Dollar Bill's son takes an absolute amazing buck, and it's so fun to watch kids in the outdoors and how excited they get. And as a parent, that is one of the best feelings ever. So check this out.
Hey guys, my name's Bill Williams. This is my son, Billy. We just got into the blind. It's October 16th, right at 5 o'clock. I had some other priorities I had to get done, so we was a little late getting in. Actually had to wait on a buck to get out of our area before we came in. But we're gonna see what happens tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of light rattling and see what happens.
Got him. Got him.
He just smoked it. He just smoked it. Give me all. Good job. Good job. He's laying right over there. He went right over the hill. We'll give him just a little bit. I seen him lay down. It looks like a good shot. Good job. He's still shaking.
What do you think, Billy? Pretty pumped? Yeah? Is that your biggest buck? Is Daddy got to put that one on the wall? All right, buddy. I'm proud of you, man. Good shot.